Joining us today for our next step cook along. So today we're going to make the great breakfast patty. So what included in that is you're going to want some lean pork mince. We've got some ground nutmeg, mixed herbs, a couple of garlic cloves, a couple of avocados. We've got some fresh eggs, a couple of duck eggs there, and some hen eggs, blue ones as well. Absolutely magic. And then we've got a large non-stick frying pan, and we've got a pan of water already on the boil there, ready to go. So what we're going to do, we're going to make some breakfast patties. You want to get the leanest source of mince possible that you can. And here I have got 500 grams of mince, and this can make up to 12 different patties for you there. So we're going to pop these all into a large mixing bowl as well. And we're going to combine these ingredients first of all. So we have got the mince. We have got one large egg. I'm going to use a duck egg for this one. You can use your chicken eggs as well. Just goes a little bit further. Boom. And then we're going to chop the ends off the garlic. A couple of garlic cloves here. Jessica will be happy. She's a garlic fiend. We actually went to Piccolino's last night, and it was fantastic to get out back to some sort of normality and enjoying food again together, out and about under the terrace, and we had the outdoor heaters on as well. It was great. So we're going to crush these pieces of garlic, a little crusher. So guys, this is on our free recipe packs that I have been promoting this week. So if you would like these recipes, there's more than a recipe per day, easily, for breakfast, dinner and tea on each recipe pack. So there's 5 recipe packs in the link available to download. So if you would like to receive a copy, then you can just send us a message, or you can leave us a comment below just saying, send me a copy, or yes please, or whatever, and I can get that link sent over to you. So you've got the opportunity to make these whenever you want. And then we're going to pop in how much? We have got ground nutmeg, just a pinch of ground nutmeg. So I will grab a pinch of ground nutmeg in there. And then some mixed herbs. We want 1 teaspoon. So let's grab a teaspoon and just mix this all together. There we go. And then a bit of pepper. Be generous. I like pepper, a lot of pepper. And then some salt. Add a little bit of flavour or taste. And then we have got, don't want to miss anything out. That's it. Right, we'll mix them all together. So, don't be afraid to get your hands in there. Just make sure you give them a good clean afterwards, because handling raw meat, make sure you clean the hands before you get back into cooking. So we're just mixing this up. So like I said, it's pork mince, guys, pork mince, so breakfast patties. And we're going to make, I said 12 of these, didn't I? So they're just going to be small. Just combine it until you've got a good consistency there. So when you're making your patty, it sort of comes together in a nice little shape like that. Now you can see all the garlic there. all the garlics combined. You've got the herbs all mixing in nicely there as well. So really good. I'm going to do them about that size. Whee! Dropping them. Just put them on my neat board there. So these are going to take about 4 or 5 minutes aside while we're doing that. Now, in the recipe pack, it does say, so on this recipe pack, the calories are 500 calories per serving. You've got low carb, so it's only 5 grams of carbs, 34 grams of protein per serving, so a nice high protein. However, because you are having avocado, you've got eggs in there, you've got the pork mince, even though it is less than 5% fat, you are going to be having high fat content, so the calories are quite high. Now that's because as well on here, the recipe, what I was going to say is, the recipe is using fried eggs, except I'm going to do my normal boiled 6-minute eggs that just work really well, because I just think you get a fantastic runny yolk over the top, and you're not adding extra calories with the oil, for example. So where it says like add olive oil to the pan for the fried eggs while you're waiting for this to cook, just set yourself a pan of boiling water aside, and then you've got that cooking for 6 minutes, and just make sure you do set a timer for that. So you've got them perfectly cooked. Now, what I've done, guys, here, I have made 6 just sort of very medium-sized patties. There's probably enough for 2 more for 8. What I might do is just make 1 more larger one. And we've got 7 there. So just be mindful of your grammage. I'm going to weigh these before I eat them, and then I sort of know how much pork mince per serving. Then I can scan that, because I use my Fitness Pal to track my calories, and then make sure I've got the right calories for me throughout the day. It smells great, these, really garlicky. So put that to one side. Give the hands a good wash for the moment. And then what we'll do is we'll just weigh one of these patties and make sure that we know how much is in these. So you can always make a few tweaks to these recipes. Like I said, I want to know how much is going to be on these. So let us grab this little bad boy here. We'll just put that on, and we'll just add one of these patties onto here. Okay, it's about 80 grams there per patty. Let's just check this one. Okay, yeah, so same. Bang on there. Perfect. All right, so I know that they're about between 75, 85 grams per patty there. They're all of a similar size. Right. Next process, we are going to add a tablespoon of olive oil to the pan. So, tablespoon of olive oil to this pan. That is boiling, just ticking over nicely. Got some extra virgin olive oil. So we'll get that in there. Just like that, heats up. Put these to one side. And then what we'll do, we'll add the patties. And then while these are cooking, so like I say, 4 to 5 minutes per side. So what we'll do, start them off cooking. Get the eggs on. While that's happening, we'll get these avocados cut. Just flip that over, because I did put a patty on one of them. And we will make, what I'll do, I think I'm going to have 2 patties, so I'm going to put 2 of these little eggs on. Now be mindful of the size of your eggs as well. So yes, we are going to put these on for 6 minutes. However, the different sizes might have different cooking times. So just be mindful of that. For example, if I did 2 of the smaller ones, they might only take 5. So what we'll try and do, we'll try and use that one and this bigger of these blue eggs. And we'll go from there. Okay. So yeah, like I said, guys, remember these recipes are available for you for free for the rest of the day. So if you do want them, then let me know, send a comment, and I will send them you completely free, no charge. It gives you some ideas to have a crack at, especially on a Sunday when people tend to have a little bit more time to spend enjoying, and this would be great to make for your family. If they're all getting up, you can start cracking on with this and making sure they've got a nice breakfast ready for them when they wake up. All right, let's cook these patties off. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cook them all. I'm not going to eat them all, but then what I can do then for this week, this is going to be great. So in the morning, I can get up, take one of these. I can eat it cold, or I can just pop it in the microwave while I'm getting ready. I can have that for breakfast on my way to work. I could maybe put a couple of boiled eggs in, put them in the fridge. So in the morning, when I struggle to make something, for example, because I have to leave the house for 5:30 through the week, I've got something there ready to just take out the house. I know it's got a good source of protein in there. I'm going to get my eggs. I know I'll feel full. If I have that with a something like a lean bagel or something like that, where I've got the little thins, or I can make a little, almost like a little breakfast burger out of it, then I know I'm getting a good source of different macronutrients in for my breakfast. Anyway, this sounds like it's taking off. It's an induction hob, so so it always sounds like it's a spaceship. Right, so let's go. 1, 2. Nice big pan for these. We're going to get them all in here. Da-da-da-da. Oh yes, it's going to be the perfect size. Fantastic. Put this little one in the middle. That's a smaller one, that one. There you go. Hey. Great stuff. So they're just frying away. See that? Got all the patties in there. So nice medium heat. And I'm going to put the extractor fan on just so we're not setting the fire alarm off. Made the mistake last time of setting the fire alarm off on our last episode, so I'm not doing that again. Perfect. So what we'll do, just while they're starting to cook, just turn them down slightly. Set a timer on there. So I've already been in for about a minute. Just pop another 3 minutes on that. I'll give them a flip. They're cooking nicely. They smell great. So that nutmeg, the mixed herbs, you can smell that really coming through. And then the garlic, you can see because I've crushed it, they've got all little bits of garlic cloves in there. So these are going to taste amazing, really good. I'm just going to clean this knife off. And tonight, guys, we have got, I don't know if anybody has used these before. So these are pizza doughs, ready-made pizza doughs. Pizza dough original. Yeah? So you can buy them just like that. Now we've got a pizza oven outside, so we're going to have pizza for tea tonight. But literally, you can put them in the freezer, so this is defrosting now. So by tonight, it'll be ready to roll. Saves messing about. Honestly, you get a fantastic pizza base. Top your ingredients on it. So me and Jessica we only make homemade pizzas now every single time. We just find that they're so much better. You get a nice crisp on the base. Even if you're cooking them in the oven, if you don't have a pizza oven, you just seem to get a nice crisp base. I think Jessica actually likes to put polenta in with the base as well, and you get a really crisp edge on that. So with your avocado stone, jam the knife in, and you get the avocado stone out like that. If you scoop your avocado out or you cut it, I tend to just cut down and peel. You can use a spoon if you want to do it that way. So we've got about a minute left on this. So what I'm going to do is, now we've got a minute left, I'm going to pop these eggs in, because I know once I flip these patties, which smell amazing. Sometimes I really wish you could smell the cooking as well. It just smells so good. Yeah, so we've got about another 40 seconds there before I flip those over. So now I've got those eggs in. I know we need about another 5 minutes or so. So I know them eggs, by the time them patties are ready, are going to be ready to take out. Now, I'm only going to cut one avocado up here because it does say 2 in the recipe, but this is if you're serving multiple people. And I know Jessica will probably have some with me. So if you are tracking your calories, guys, you can just scan the barcodes on all these recipes. So if you're using MyFitnessPal, these are fantastic because all of our recipes become clear directions on. So you've got your ingredients list there, you've got your directions on how to cook, and then what's great is if you print these out or have them available, you just scan the barcode on MyFitnessPal and that will track it all for you. So as long as you use all the ingredients and split off into the right serving size, you'll be fine. If you're making a few adjustments like I have done with just how many patties I've used, for example, then you might want to weigh each patty or how much avocado you're using and doing it separately. But the idea is on most of the recipes, it makes it easy as possible for you guys if you're trying to get healthy, if you're trying to get in shape, if you're trying to maybe lose a bit of body fat and you want to control your calories, tracking is the best way to do it. I don't care what anyone says. If you can't track your calories or you feel like, no, it's too much hard work, you've got to really ask yourself, are you dedicated enough to wanting to get the results in? I know a lot of people do really struggle with it. They're just like, oh, no, I ain't got the time, I'm too busy, I can't do this. But it's a surefire way of understanding, and once you do it for a couple of weeks, you can then start to be a little bit more relaxed. But it's great to know and get an understanding. For me personally, as soon as I stop tracking, if I stop tracking my calories, my diet goes to pot. I just start eating bits of chocolate. I'll eat extra potato cakes, for example, for breakfast. I know they're nearly 200 calories. You know, if you have a couple of them, you end up really, really bumping up your calories for the day. And as soon as you start to let things slip, you'll have the extra chocolate bar, you'll have the extra bag of crisps. I guarantee your nutrition will start to slide. It always does. For me personally, anyway, that's really bad. If you are quite good and you understand your calories and you know what you're putting in and you're still going the right way, then that's fantastic. But I guarantee if you are not losing weight and that's a goal of yours, then you are not understanding your energy balance, you are definitely not in a calorie deficit, and then you are going to up and down all the time. The ones that are consistent, week in, week out, are the people who get the best results every time. Guaranteed. And then the thing is, what people say is, you know, when they come to me, it's like, well, how have they done that? How have they done that? All they've done is just followed the instructions of what we've set. That's it. Simple as. Same as we do with everyone. The only difference is between someone who succeeds and someone who doesn't get there as quickly are the inconsistency of individuals not following the structure and the plan. So they might do 4 or 5 days, and then they might have an Indian takeaway at the weekend, which is probably about 3,500 calories. That's your diet wiped out for the week. I don't care if you was eating 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 calories in the week. As soon as you have a takeaway at the weekend, something like that, as calorific as they are, your diet's gone out the window. You know, you might have a beer, something like that. So you're really affecting your results through the week. That doesn't mean to sack it off. You should keep continuing to stay on track and, you know, start again. If you do have a slip up like that, don't be put off, but be mindful of what you're consuming, because if you are wanting to have a takeout every weekend, but your goal is to lose body fat, or you like to eat out a couple of times in the week and stuff like that, and you don't really know what's going into your meals, be prepared to understand that your results may take longer to achieve than someone who knows exactly what they're putting in the body, and they knows the calorie intake throughout the week, and they know how much exercise they're doing. Anyway, these are looking fab. Nearly there. We've got about 2 minutes on the eggs, 2 minutes on these. Thinking we are looking golden. Now, like I said, this is a high calorie meal. We don't need any carbs with this one, because the calories will be bumped up to about 700 then. So we're just looking at making sure we're getting a good source of fats and protein in here. And then the little egg hack for you, which I love, is using that spoon to get the eggs out of the shell. What do you think of the flowers? Do you like the flowers? Quite pretty, aren't they? Right, we'll get a plate out. Let's get out a plate. Get out a plate, yeah. Jess will come in a bit and go, look at me kitchen. All right, boom. There we go. Right, eggs off the heat. We're going to put them straight into cold water. Oh no, I think we've cracked one. We might lose a little bit. We might lose a little bit of the white on this one. Let's see. We'll see. Right, we've lost a little bit of eggage there. So let's have a look with this one. The egg hack. Crack it. Get the spoon underneath the shell, just under the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. What? Okay, we're doing good actually. Oh. Hey, tell ya, proper dead well good. That wasn't that bad. Ta-da! All right. My watches are beeping. That just means these patties are near enough done. So I'm just going to flip them one last time, just to finish them off. Looking good. Nice. Nicely browned. Good sauce. Good source of protein. Let's see this little egg. I think this one has just caught in the nick of time to make the yolk runny. This one being a bit smaller, we may have just slightly overdone this one. I've shown you this egg hack many times now, but I just love it. I absolutely love it. Right, 2 eggs on there. Boom. Let's just wipe the plate. It's a little bit wet from that. Just taking them off there. Let's Serve these avocado. So I'm just going to serve half the avocado on here for me. Half for Jessica. Jessica doesn't eat eggs, so that's why I've not done her any eggs, you see, guys. She's not a fan. Not a fan of eggs. Okay, lovely. And we will see if these eggs are running. Alright, take them off the heat. So we'll leave these to cool. There you are, there's all the patties in there. Take a couple of these bad boys. And you know what I'm going to do? It's not in the recipe. It's not in the recipe, but I'm going to add a couple of on-the-vine tomatoes because I just think it'll make the dish look a little bit better. A little bit more appetizing, appealing. And then what should we do? I know what we'll do. We'll pop the eggs on top of there. There we go. Right, a little bit of black pepper. A little bit of pepper. All right, and then, let us do the moment of truth. So I know what we'll do is we will zoom in to zoom in on the eggs. Here we go. What do you think? Right, let's pop this to the end here. Ready? Let's do that one first. Have we got it? Have we got it? There you go, guys. Fantastic. Lovely. Fab. Like I say, that one just slightly over, ever so slightly, but nice runny yolks. Got avocado there. Couple of on-the-vine tomatoes. Looking good. Dead pleased with that. Yeah, happy days. Well pleased with that, guys. Well pleased with it indeed. So, let's tuck in. See what it's like. Bit of the pork, bit of the egg, bit of the avocado. Awesome. Really good. Great flavours from the pork. Obviously the egg's fab. And then a little cheeky tomato. Perfect. Right. Well, that's it. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. What is it called? The Great Breakfast Patty. Yes. Thanks for watching. Tune in for our episode next week. And also, if you'd like these recipes sent directly to you, leave us a comment, send us a private message. We'll get them sent over to you. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Ciao.